In today's video, we're going to be setting up the KD Box Pro, which is the Goldshell Kadena miner. It's an ASIC miner that you can plug into virtually any outlet in your house and get up and running. So we're going to do an open box, we're going to set it up, and we're going to start mining. So let's check it out. The miner just arrived and I'm about to open it up. Now you can get this miner directly from Goldshell or goldshell.com, but it's often out of stock. I got mine from Musk Miners. They're a great third-party provider with real people that you can contact if you have any issues. And this is not a sponsored video. I'm just happy with their service. So here is the box. This miner will plug into virtually any outlet that you have in your house. So that's one reason why I really like it. Let's open up the boxes here. And this is the actual miner itself. And here's the welcome card. And this is the Wi-Fi adapter. So this can connect via Ethernet or Wi-Fi. And here's the miner itself, 2 fans on the back. And you can see the power adapter as well as the Ethernet. And I can screw in the Wi-Fi adapter right over here. Pretty straightforward. You just have to screw it in and it's installed and done. Okay, that takes care of the miner. And let's open up the power supply. Now this power supply is a little bit excessive. And here it is. And this is the Bitman power supply. There's 10 adapters on it. I'm only going to be using one, but easily expandable. I might add a couple more miners shortly to this setup, but here it is. The open box is done, and these are all the devices. I'm going to plug it in, and let's get this set up. So it's all fired up. I have it on a shelf in my network rack. You can see that it's on right now, and I have it hardwired into my switch, which I'll just log in. So I'm just going to log into my gateways, and you're going to want to do the same thing as log into your router and find it. And here it is. I have a lot of devices, but I can look at the uptime, and this has the shortest one. And it goes by the name of QSDK. I'm not sure what that means, but you can see the IP address right over here, which is 192.168.1.180. So I'm going to take this IP address, I'm going to highlight it, copy it, I'm going to plug it into my web browser and log into the device. And there we go. So we are in the device right now and everything's in Chinese, and that's not going to help me because I can't read that. So I'm going to switch over to English, and that looks good. So that looks good. Our miner is connected to the network. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is it's locked right now, and I'm going to want to unlock it. So I'm going to click this unlock option. Looks like the username is hard-coded admin, so we can't change that. The password, as you can see, the initial password is going to be 123456789. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in there and then click on unlock. You're probably going to want to change that password. Google doesn't even like that. Let's leave it like that. So I'll be changing it, but we are unlocked right now. You can see that it's highlighted in green up here. Now we can go over to the miner section. So we can click on miner, and then we have a default pool already connected. So since it has this default pool, and I don't know anything about this, I'm not even sure if this is a real pool, but I'm going to remove it and click on OK. And now we're ready to add a pool. So I'm going to click on the add button up here at the top. And now we have a URL, and they give us a few default ones in here, which is Pool Mars, DX Pool, and F2 Pool. I've heard a lot of good things about F2 Pool. I'm going to use this as a default one right now, but I'll also be trying other pools in the future. So I've signed into my F2 Pool account. It's over here. I'm logged in. So I'm logged in right now. I'm going to click on workers. And if I scroll down a bit here to this section, I have my mining configuration example. So I have my pool information over here, my worker name, and then the password. And that's what I'm going to be putting in the miner. So I have this section over here where I can add a pool. Click on this. And then now we're going to add in the URL. So I'm going to copy this and come back over here. I'll paste it in. Then the miner name, it's going to be using the default one over here. Then I'll paste it in, and then the password. So then I'm going to copy over that password and I'll put that in over here. And then I'm going to click on apply. Now it says it's connected, and that looks good. And now let's go back over to our pool. I'm just going to refresh my window. And there we go. So it looks like we're properly connected right now. We can see our hash rate has a nice spike up here. Scroll down a little bit further here. You can see my count that I have right now, and I have a hash rate appearing, and my miner is online. And that's exactly what we want. So we're up and running using the F2 Pool user settings, and we'll check it out. What we'll do is we'll do an update in a couple of weeks and just see how far along I've gotten in terms of profitability and everything else, and I'll be documenting this. I'll be putting this in my Project 100K portfolio of assets that I have that are be earning passive income. We'll see how it works out. Crypto as a whole has come down quite a bit, and this miner itself is very cheap in comparison to what it was about 2 months ago. It's about a quarter of the price right now, and that's why I picked it up. I'll make sure I link this in the description below so you can get that yourself. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.